Hey, what's up guys? How are you guys doing? Bringing you guys another gameplay commentary here, and today it's actually going to be about SCUF controllers. I know a lot of people say, hey, you know what, SCUF controllers are cheating. You know, everybody else has to play with a normal controller, and people who play with modded controllers, that's what you would call them. You know, it's basically cheating. I understand what they're saying, you know, I get it. But at the same time, you are trying to get the most advantage you can against your opponent. And so, that being the case, I mean, you see a whole bunch of YouTubers use it. You see MLG using it. I'm not saying that says it's okay to use them, but, you know, why not? It's not like if you're hacking the game. You're not hacking the game to get an advantage over somebody else. You don't have a lag switch. You know, basically all you're doing, you have buttons in the back or paddles or, you know, whichever one. And the thing is that it only either helps you either to drop shot, to jump, or to knife, pretty much. Or you can pretty much set it up. If you want a SCUF controller, buy it from SCUF. You can set it up as however you want it set up. But normally it's just jump, drop shot, or the knife. And I think those are the most important commands that you need while you're playing. I never drop shot. I never use it. You never seen me on my gameplay use it. I rarely knife. I just switch back to default because I need that knife right on cue. Because I've lost a lot of gunfights because of it. Like now, I could have just went up there and knifed the guy right in his face. Jumping, it's another thing. You know, if sometimes you want to jump out of the way, and it actually helps. You know, it kind of, you kind of get lost from the guy's aim, and so I think that helps a lot. So it's not like if you're hacking the game, just like I said right now. I have been seeing tutorials on how to make one yourself, and I'm actually gonna do that. I want to buy me a brand new PS4 controller. I'll add some trigger stops to it. If you don't know what a trigger stop is, you could just go ahead and Google it or YouTube it or whatever. Basically what it is just on your triggers, you don't have to press the button all the way down, which is your R2 and L2, which makes you lose fractions of a second like that. Right when you tap, it's like if you're just tapping it and you're already ready to aim and shoot. It's probably some trigger stops and, you know, just the buttons on the back. I'll go ahead and paint it and decorize it myself. Just buy some spray paint, you know, some pretty good spray paint and spray over it. You know, like that. In reality, I'm only wasting what, maybe 50 bucks, 60 bucks. That's what the controller cost, and you know, everything else I'll be doing it myself. I don't have to pay 120 bucks, 150 bucks just for a SCUF controller. You know, even the cheapest one that I saw was 120, and that was just your main controller, just with the paddles in the back, and that was it. I'm like, you know, I'd rather see how I could build one myself and just make it. There is a whole bunch of other equipment that people could use to upgrade your game, your gameplay, which is one of them. I think the biggest one that I think would be, you know, the biggest changer. It's probably switching over from a TV to a PC monitor, just because you have a quicker response time on your PC monitor. People who play on TV like me, our response time for our TVs are real slow. You know, sometimes we'll see that we see an enemy at the same time and we start shooting and we think we hit them first, but in reality you get taken out, and then you're over here freaking out like, what the heck, man, I shot him first. But you know, he had already shot you. You gave him a bullet of an advantage just because your response time is so slow. And that's one thing that can improve your gameplay. You know, that response time, it's not a full second, but it's milliseconds, and you guys might not see the big difference, but once you're playing it, I'm pretty sure that I've lost so many gunfights over that. Another thing, guys, is actually using like a headset, top of the line headset, either Astros or something like that. You know, that will up your game. I know Turtle Beaches is not surround sound. They mimic a surround sound, but in reality it's just stereo. And you know, a surround sound will beat a Turtle Beach. And so, what do you guys have to say? I mean, is it cheating? Do you think a SCUF controller is cheating? I mean, I know everybody does not have the money to waste on it, but yet again, everybody wants that advantage over everybody else. And so, particularly in my opinion, I don't think a SCUF controller it's cheating or anything. You know, you're not hacking the game. You know, you're just making it a lot easier for you to handle the game with your hands and trying to control it. Alright guys, that's my time. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and leave a like, comment down below. Catch you guys next time. Peace.